Rice, and I am the owner of Sift Yoga as well as the owner of Youth Yoga School. Today I have a very special book for you today that is about mothers. Did you know Mother's Day is right around the corner? Mothers have such a special bond with their children that even if you ask a mom, it's pretty difficult for us to describe. I have 3 kiddos that of course I adore. Currently, this is 2020, we're involved in a little bit of a quarantine. Everybody's at home, we're snuggled, we're spending a lot of time together, there's lots of wonderful memories happening, but there's also a lot of extra time with our little ones. So today I thought it would be fun for us to do a story yoga about moms. This book is one of my favorites. It's got beautiful illustrations and pictures. It's entitled Me and My Mom. By Allison Ritchie and Allison Edson. So today's story is going to involve lots of little snuggly moments for you to have with your child. So if they aren't with you right now, go ahead and grab your little ones, bring them on to the room so that we can have a little bit of story time. It might be helpful to set up a little bit of a space, a little yoga space for you to do the poses, because the way story time works is I read the book and then share some pose options for you after we go through the story. So let's start. You ready? Okay, let's do it. Okay, here we go. Me and my mom. Me and my mom are together all day. I follow her footsteps as we go out to play. We make strings of flowers, and Mom is so clever that her daisy chain seems to go on forever. We roar in the cave, and it answers our call with magical echoes, one big and one small. Grrr, grrr. My mom's not afraid of the dark or the night, and I'm brave like her when she's holding me tight. We know a good trick, my mommy and me. I balance one apple, and Mom can do 3. The ice is so slippery, it's easy to fall. But soon, just like Mom, I won't tumble at all. We glide through the water, and I make a wish that one day, like Mom, I will swim like a fish. With a showery spray, my mom dries her fur. I wiggle my bottom and shake just like her. It's a long way to jump. I'm not sure if I dare, but I know I'll be safe with my mommy right there. We scoop up some leaves and throw them up high, and watch as they float gently down from the sky. From my soft, furry ears to the tips of my toes, Mommy says I'm the best little bear cub she knows. My mommy is special in every way. I want to be just like my mommy someday. How special is that story? Me and my mom. And you can tell it's been well loved. This is a story that we've had in our family's library since 2009. We're gonna do some yoga today with this storybook, so take your time to find a nice, good space, set up the space however you'd like it, so that we can get started with some poses. Come on, go. All right, so to do our storybook yoga today, I'm gonna turn through the pages of the story and then we're gonna try some poses. So at the beginning of the book, me and my mom are together all day. I follow her footsteps as we go out to play. That's how we started. So let's just see if we can stand up nice and tall like the bears in the story and make some footsteps. So even though it sounds kind of silly, the bears in this story are standing on 2 feet. Can you put 2 strong feet down into the ground? Stand up nice and tall. Reach the top of your head up towards the ceiling. See how tall my back is? I'm not bending over. I'm seeing if I can stand really tall. And then I want you to make big bear steps with your legs. So stretch your legs out really long. See if you can keep your balance. We don't want to fall over. Let's see if we can work on those bear steps. All right, walk around the room a little bit in those bear step legs as we get set for our next page. The next page talks about a string of flowers. So we're gonna drop down to our knees and do a flower pose. As you inhale, bring your hands up over your head, making a circle shape above your head. Take a nice big breath in through your nose. And then blow it away. Let your hands come down. Let's try that again. Big breath. And then blow it away. Third time, one more flower breath. And then blow it away. Good job, yoga friends. They worked on their daisy chain together. The next thing they're going to do is roar in the cave. Can you bring your hands together to make a little circle? Take it and put it around your mouth. I want you to breathe in through your nose and then go. Can you try that again? One more time. And they are looking deep into the cave. Can you look into the cave? See if when you're in the cave, you can sit nice and tall. Bring one hand up to the top of your head. Twist to the side and look. Switch your hands. Twist to the other side and look into the cave. Get your hands ready in that circle shape. Bring it down by your mouth. Big breath in. Good job, yoga friends. On the next page of the story, they talk about not being afraid. That's such a good thing to remember that emotions are big and sometimes we will be afraid, and that's okay. But it's also really fun to see if we can be brave when we feel safe and warm, right? So in this story, he feels brave or she feels brave when she's being held tight by her mommy. So let's bring ourselves to our seat. Bring our knees out in front of us and act like we're giving our knees a nice big hug. Bring your head down towards the tops of the knees. Take a big breath, lift your head up tall. And then bring your head down to your knees, blow it down into your lap. One more time, big breath, sit up tall. And then blow it out. Good job, friends. Let's see what the next page is about. The next one talks about a balancing trick of bringing apples and seeing if we can balance them on our heads. You know what this pose makes me think of? Is all of the balancing poses that you can find in yoga. So we're gonna stand ourselves up nice and tall. We're gonna take 2 apples and put them right on top of one another. See if you can take those apples and balance them on one of your knees. Hold there for 3, 2, 1. Good job, friends. Put that foot down on the ground. Let's see if we can balance on our other knee. Hold those apples there for 3, 2, 1. Where else can we balance those apples? If we have a friend today, maybe they can try to balance some apples on our head. So if we stand up really tall, maybe on 2 feet on the ground, maybe see if they can come over and put some apples on our heads. This is a fun game to play with all sorts of different things in your house. Maybe after our story yoga is over, you can try balancing different things that you find around your house. I'm going to try to use a yoga block. Maybe I put a yoga block on my head, and when I try to lift one foot up off the ground, I see if I can hold that block on my head. Maybe you have a small stuffed animal or a bean bag or something fun that would be fun to play with. When this video is over, you can practice some more balancing games. Wouldn't that be neat? All right, let's see if we can get back to the book. The next page talks about being slippery. This one talks about the ice is so slippery. Let's see if we can ice skate a little bit like the bears in the book. Put one foot on the ground and give yourself a little push of your hands, lift up onto one leg, put that foot down. Let's try it again. Push with your hands, lift up, and put it back down. This time when you push with your hands, see if you can stay up there a little longer. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Good job. Let's switch legs. Other foot's on the ground. Push with those hands, lift the foot up. Put it back down. Try again. Push with those hands. Put it back down. This time when we push and lift, stay there. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Good job, friends. That was great ice skating like the bear slipping on the ice in the book. On the next page, they talk about gliding through the water and swimming like a fish. Can you bring yourself all the way down to your bellies? Get onto your belly and let your body feel like it's gliding through the water. Maybe you just kind of lean a little bit side to side. Maybe you stretch your arms out and your feet out like you're swimming and kicking the water. Maybe you swim your arms in a circle or sway your legs around in the water. See what you can do to feel like you're swimming like a fish. The next time you're ready, the hands are going to come next to you. See if you can use that breath. A little lift and then lower back down. A little lift, lower back down. Good swimming, friends. Bring yourself back up onto your hands and knees like you look like a bear. Let's see what the next page says. Stay right there on your knees. The next one talks about a showery spray. Remember this picture in the book where they're shaking off all of that dirty water from swimming and all of that shaky stuff they got in their fur? Give yourself a shake here. So put yourself on hands and knees, and we're just gonna kind of shake our fur. Maybe you kind of crawl around a little bit and shake your fur, wiggle your bottom and shake just like her, is what they say in the story. From there, we talk about taking a long jump. So bring your feet back. This is where they were trying to jump across the pond. Knees back, feet onto the ground, little bit of a ball. Inhale, breath, stand up tall. Exhale, breath, take a big jump. Did you make it across the pond? Let's try again. That little stream is right there. We're gonna see if we can jump over it. Big inhale and jump. Good job, friends. I think you made it across the stream. Do you think you did? Good work. High five. Ooh, we scoop up some leaves and throw them high. This one was when they were playing in the leaves. Separate your feet really wide. Scoop up some leaves out of the grass. Throw them up into the air and watch them trickle back down. Scoop them up. Back down. Scoop them up. And then back down. Good job, friends. From our next page, this is where she talks about being soft and furry, their friends cuddled up like bear cubs. Now, whoever you're doing this video with today, if you've got your mom nearby, you've got a friend from school, you've got whoever, your Nana, whoever you're doing this video with today, and you're talking about mothers, let's see if we can go give them a little bit of a hug or a high five. So high five a friend, hug your mom, anybody that you're doing this video with today, as that you are showing how special you think they are. My mommy is special in every way. I want to be like her someday. So take your time to finish off today's practice. We're gonna bring ourselves down to the floor. Now, oftentimes in story yoga, we don't always take time to really find rest, but today we are. Because the theme of the story is about being special and taking care of ourselves. Now, our mommies work really hard to take care of us, and us mommies work really hard to take care of our babies. It's important that we remember that it's good to have some rest too. So bring yourself down to the ground. Maybe you're gonna lay on your side, use one arm like it's a pillow, curl up in a little ball. If you are doing this video with your mommy, you can lay next to her. If you're not doing it with your mommy, just take yourself down to the ground, close your eyes, and see if you can see your mommy with your eyes closed. Pretend that she's laying right there next to you if she is not, and give yourself a nice big breath in, thinking about love and happiness, letting our bodies slowly relax down towards the ground. One more big breath. Bringing your hands to the earth, we'll slowly start to work up to our seat as we close out our yoga time today. So remembering that our story today was called Me and My Mom. And it was a wonderful story for us to remember about our mothers and Mother's Day coming up soon. So we will finish today's class by bringing our hands to our heart and saying, I will be kind to myself, I will be kind to myself, and I will be kind to others, and I will be kind to others. Thank you for taking time to do some yoga with us today. Again, my name is Carrie Rice. I'm the owner of Sift Yoga as well as the owner of Youth Yoga School. Youth Yoga School is an online academy where you can learn helpful tips on how to teach kids yoga, how to do yoga with your own children, and how to keep the passion of yoga alive. Thank you again for joining me for this video. Make sure that you subscribe to our YouTube channel, Youth Yoga School, or follow us on social media, Sift Yoga or Youth Yoga School. Thank you guys. Have a wonderful rest of your day.